It's been a while since the last Prehistoric Fury development update, and today we have quite a bit to go through, showcasing some dinosaur news and some talk about the advancement and research progress for dinosaurs themselves. So if you are new and want to be kept in the loop with the game's development, feel free to join its Discord server and subscribe to the game's YouTube channel. But other than that, timestamps for everything are on the screen now. We have quite a bit to go through, but other than that, let's just get right into it. Firstly, I am proud to announce what the Tier 8 dinosaur will be in the Asian heavy herbivore research line, which currently consists of Ankylosaurs with Gobisaurus in Tier 9. Now we are announcing the Tier 8 in this line, which has some concept art created by Rigor Mortis, which is absolutely fantastic concept art. This is Sin Ankylosaurus. Sin Ankylosaurus will be a key point in the progression tree of the game. However, this is something that we'll be revealing more of in the future, and we'll probably be releasing more concept art for the other Ankylosaurs from Tier 6 to Tier 10. So Tier 6, Tier 7 and Tier 10 will all get their own concept art, which will be featured in upcoming dev blogs and will hopefully be also made by Rigor Mortis as well. But other than that, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we do have more concept art coming in the future, in future dev blogs, and I hope you are excited for all of them. A very unknown and dubious Thyreophora comes in next. This is Tatisaurus, which boldly and timidly advances into the Tier 3 spot for the Asian heavy herbivore line. In fact, this isn't even a heavy herbivore, so it's doing the line a bit of an injustice here. It's actually a light herbivore. It's very light. It's a light dinosaur. However, it actually is some kind of brawler at Tier 3, surprisingly or not. But that's mainly because most herbivores at this tier are normally going to be light herbivores, or just standard medium herbivores at that. So this is a dinosaur that is varied in its group, and it's something that is varied because it's armored, and it can also have the ability to go lightly armored, which sacrifices some of the armor for more speed, which allows it to be slightly faster and able to get out of some positions. This dinosaur has the ability to run on its hind legs as well, which unlike Solidosaurus allows it to get out of some scary situations for it rather quickly, and allows for it to get into positions alongside the carnivores in this tier, which means that it's something that can act as a little tank in a sense because of the armor and the speed. This dinosaur is something that is going to be very important in the research line in the future. Currently it will only advance into the Ankylosaur line with Tianchisaurus at Tier 4, but in the future this will progress into the Stegosaur research line as well, giving you the choice to go into the Tier 4 Ankylosaur or the Tier 4 Stegosaur. However, we also have two skins for it. We have the watermelon skin, which is the standard skin by Bill, and then we also have the badger skin, which is made by Sadet. In addition to this, there is also a heavily armored variant and a lighter armored variant. The lighter armored variant is something that is standard, however you can further increase this light armor by going down a line which allows it to run faster with the trade-off of less health. However, for the heavy armor, you can get more health for a trade-off of less stamina and less speed, which allows you to get the alt variation of the heavy armor as well. But that is Tatisaurus. Let me know what you think about this little Tier 3 critter in the comments down below. Another big Ankylosaur comes in. This is the last Ankylosaur for the Tier 1 to 5 in the Asian heavy herbivore line, and this is the first true heavy herbivore in this line. This is Minotaurasaurus, yes, the lumbering tank, which is absolutely covered in extremely thick armor. Yes, it's basically a lumbering tank, as I have said, and this will face some serious threats if you are not careful. Minotaurasaurus will be a tough nut to crack. However, this is a dinosaur that you need to defend. It's a dinosaur that will pay off if it's defended and kept safe. But once it's caught out into the open and it's surrounded by a pack of dinosaurs which are faster than it, they can quickly get through it. Now, this dinosaur is going to be meaning a lot more business than Tianchisaurus. However, it's also slower than Tianchisaurus in its preliminary stats. That being said, this thing will have two different attack variations, where it's got an axe tail club which does less damage but with a faster cooldown. Then you have a crushing tail club which allows to crush bone, do a lot of damage, and has a longer cooldown. So it really depends on which gameplay style you want there. Increased defense with that faster tail swipe, or increased damage output with that crushing tail club. Minotaurasaurus has 2 skins currently. It's got the Minty skin by Sadek, and it's got the Anubis skin, which is its standard skin by Bill. Let me know what you think about Minotaurasaurus in the comments down below. Now let's get into some complicated stuff. The final thing that I'm going to be talking about in this dev blog is advancements. This is something that I've advanced on quite a bit lately over the past couple months where we have been working on stuff. However, advancements is key to this game because it's how you progress your dinosaurs and you progress through the research tree of the dinosaurs for each continent of origin. So advancements is something which in terms of the research tree is layered. You have the standard research tree where you research from dinosaur to dinosaur to dinosaur all the way from tier 1 to tier 10. Then you have advancements, which is something which is the second layer where once you've researched and you own a dinosaur, you upgrade that dinosaur, research the new advancements for it, which are mutations, and then you can research the next dinosaur in the progression tree. Each dinosaur will have a wide range of different advancements which allow you to tune the dinosaur as it would be. Now let me talk about some of the advancements because advancements are then split into mutations. Once you select an advancement, you can then select one or two or research one or two mutations. Each one is different to the other, so acts like a counter. Let me just give you some examples really quickly. So firstly, we have the attack advancement. This is something that changes depending on the dinosaur that you're playing as. So if you're a carnivore, you normally will have a jaw advancement or a jaw category advancement, which can be split into different things. For example, Teratophonius has a primary advancement for its teeth, which allows for an increase in raw damage or bleed damage with a change in cooldowns. The one with a higher raw damage has a higher cooldown, and the one with lower damage has a lower cooldown. So it balances that way. If you want something that's fast damage, fast attacks, you go for lower damage, lower cooldown. If you want a big raw damage, you go for the high damage, high cooldown. And the trade-offs are there. Sensors is a universal advancement that focuses on increasing your view range and hearing range. For a dinosaur, the view range is how far the dinosaur can essentially spot in its cone of vision if the dinosaurs that it's spotting are not concealed in a bush, for example, or behind terrain, which could be blocking it. You also have your hearing distance, which is like a proxy view circle around your dinosaur. Once an enemy goes into the hearing circle, it is automatically spotted for you. Once a dinosaur is spotted, it's spotted to the whole of your team, so your whole team will know where it is. This means that dinosaurs that specialize in scouting, like carnivores and like herbivores, are key to being able to notify what dinosaurs are on the enemy team early on in the game and knowing where they're going. Next, you have the skeletal system, which has mutations and advancements which can affect a wide range of stats on your dinosaur. However, this primarily falls under health and health regeneration, as well as some other stuff as well. For example, on Susky Tyrannus, it has 2 advancements that involve the skeletal system. For example, you've got skeletal resistance, which affects the dinosaur's health and its regeneration of health. You can either mutate to a light skeleton, which means that you are faster regenerating in health with less health overall, or you can have a heavy skeleton, which means you have a higher amount of health with a slower regeneration for that health. Skeletal weight is a secondary mutation that further increases dinosaur health but trade-offs the stamina of the dinosaur. And you can see how it works from there. With muscular system, this is something that actually works alongside the skeletal system. In fact, it does work sometimes in tangent with it. The muscular system mainly focuses on the top speed, the stamina increase rate, and the stamina decrease rate of a dinosaur. However, sometimes it can affect the health and other variables that the skeletal system also changes. And then you have the skin of a dinosaur, which is something that is still a work in progress, but the skin of a dinosaur will affect the concealment and the bleed chance of a dinosaur, so it means that it will work in theory in tangent with the muscular system and the skeletal system as well. Mutations are unlocked through RNA and DNA. This is stuff that you earn through battles in the game, same as Amber. You then unlock them and purchase them with your Amber, and you also research new dinosaurs with DNA and RNA and then purchase them with Amber, and then you progress through each dinosaur's independent mutation tree. While I've been talking about this, I would have showcased some of the independent research trees from the first 5 in the North American carnivore line. So yeah, do let me know what your thoughts are here. I'd love to know. And that is everything about the research lines and how to advance your dinosaurs in the game. And there we have it, everyone. That is the latest development update for Prehistoric Fury. Quite a bit to go through. I know it's not really the most enjoyable stuff here because it's purely just talking a lot of information, but I hope you guys understood some things, and I hope you enjoyed some of the new dinosaurs and having a look at the mutation and advancement trees of some of the dinosaurs as well. I know there isn't many map updates here or animations to showcase, but there is some stuff in the works. Now I do want to bear in mind, me and Wapted mainly have been quiet lately because, well, I am focusing on my university degree. He's also focusing on his university degree as well, because we're both in our final year of university, and so as you can understand, work comes hot and heavy, and we want to, you know, graduate with a pretty good grade. Well, other than that, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the dev vlog, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.